Welcome to the RBA on TNT. It's the Miami White Lights and the one and only Nevada Nats. We are in downtown Miami, Orlando, Florida. Miami, Florida. The Miami White Light are 1-0 and looking to continue their rage. I was able to talk to Dax Freeman earlier. He said, we're ready. We're ready to get a good going again. We're ready to put on a show. We're ready to get this game going and get that start in the season. We love getting good runs. That's going to be a very good ending to that interview. As we welcome you to the RBA's best opening night for Nevada. And for Miami, a very big game. They will go into their second game of the season already. As there you go, right away. And that's what I love to see. Lonzo Brown getting into him already. Portas, no. Unable to that time get the jump start. And what you got to do, you got to get the jump start. And there it is. A nice shot. Bang. Bang. And I'm beginning to watch here. What a start to this season. Miami, who I'd say one of the best teams in the league. Mark, many could have their opinion on them, but my opinion is that they're one of the best to do it. And they're one of the greatest teams to touch a basketball this season, this year. So far, I have not seen a better team. 6-0 here as we continue here. Rylan Freeman Jr., who continues to shock the game as it is. Dax! No, not that time. Miami got to a really nice start. Yeah, they're impressing a lot of people, and it's a great way to get going. 6-0 here in this game. We got to get there. Number 12. Number 1. Number 3. Number 9. Number 22, James. Ryland. Dax. Lonzo. Steven. 10, Amber. Layla. 11, Layla. 22. Oh, wow. We'll be changing there. Sam. Doyle, 16. 34, Simpson. 6, Freeman Jr. 41, Barnes. 38, Chase. Okay, and then quarter one, quarter two, quarter three, quarter four. Miami. This is Nevada. That's Miami. 22 Val Jr. Nevada. 32 Bucket. 24 Portes. 1 Portis. 33 Clark. Garnett. Deacon Barnett. This is Murray. 41 Barnes. 9 Cross. 23 Hodges. 2 Rose. 17 Petler. 4 Warwick. All right, we're ready to go here. Nova and Brown. As Dax gets that one. That's going to be Portes. Portis. And there you go, Lonzo Brown. Tuesday win at Cleveland at 11. And another three-pointer here tonight for Lonzo Brown. Lonzo able to get a lot of good starches here as number 32 gets that one as well. Lonzo Brown. Nova, yes. We're missing points. Dax at a 3. Okay, and then Portes. 32. Bucket at a 3. Freeman Jr. hits a 2. Yes. And that's Rhode Island Freeman Jr. at his best. Once again, doing great things for a great team. And Miami taking focus into their own hands here. Portas, no. Miami already making this look like an already finished ball game. That's what they love to do. They love to make it look like this game is done. Brown, no. Freeman, yes, he puts it in. And James Freeman, and look at that. All Miami starters already have points. That's what you want to do on the defensive end, and that's going to get you a bunch of big stats. You know, that's a big difference. And there, Bucket passes it into Portes again. Portes And Portes finally able to hit that one. Gets his first three-pointer of the night in. And Tony Portes is the passer. Manuel Portes able to finally get his first bucket. And Ryland Freeman Jr., Miami Bulldogs. A great play, great execution, and a great job offensively. Great play. On to the one, Ryland. To James Freeman. Freeman, yes. James Freeman with the three. Freeman able to make those shots, get those shots in, and you already know. 11-point lead, bang. Manuel, yes. Manuel Portes is able to get that one. And he's able to get big shots. And, you know, Nova for three. No, bucket the rebound. Portes. Portes to Portes. Bucket to Val Jr. Val Jr. Ryland rebounds. Ryland with a big three and a humongous three ball by Ryland Freeman Jr. Big shots. So again, big shots. Tony missed. Nova. Ryland. Alonzo. Dax. Yes. And Dax scores again and bangs it home. Look at this. 5-5-5-6-6. No wonder they're winning. All their players have gotten more than two or more attempts at the shot line. And you can tell yourself that's why. That's going to be the issue. Yeah, well, Tony Portes able to get that one. 27 points, and Miami decides to take a timeout. I don't know why. But, all right. Miami wants a timeout for some reason. They do not understand. You know, Wagner to Dax Freeman Jr. Vancouver. No. What was that? No one understands, but here's Murray. Murray checking in his first game as an RBA player. Petler. That is Barnes. Murray. Murray on the drive, yes. And he'll try to get one more. Murray. That's a great job on Murray. Look at this guy. Rixie Murray from Hungary. Not drafted ever, but from Hungary. And a great player. None of these players have been drafted. So, shouldn't be upset about that. Great shooter, though. Great player. Great guy. Dax. A screen by... Who is that? Number 6, Dax Freeman Jr. He checks in at shooting guard right now. Dax is playing the shooting guard, actually. As Layla able to get that one in. Layla Wagner. And look at this, 69%. I've only missed 5 shots tonight. That's a big play. That's a big way to start off this game. That's a great jump start. Murray, and he gets another foul. Murray will probably get that starting spot sooner or later. He just keeps getting into the paint, keeps going in, and keeps doing great things. 4 points. That's more than Carter Val Jr., who is a badged player. And there is Dax Freeman Jr., who makes the three, and he's able to rack that one up. 14-point lead. Rose. Here's Noah Rose. He drives and scores. Noah Rose was able to get that one in. Noah Rose able to get a lot of great plays, but that one was special. Dax Freeman Jr., yes, and he racks up number 5 for his list. 6 players on Miami out of 7 have 5 or more points. Murray. See what he does. He's been very smart with the ball tonight. Murray. Yes. No. Wow. That was close. I'd expect him to make that. Freeman. Yes. And there's Dax Freeman. Bang. This Miami team is just playing so well. I don't know what to say. Nevada did not have too much expectations going into this game, but winning is one of them that they had. You come into every game wanting to win. Nevada is the third worst team in the RBA. Don't expect much from them overall, but expect a lot from their acquisitions. They're here to rebuild. They're young. Miami has no time to rebuild. Dax is going to retire soon. James is going to retire soon. You don't have time if you're Miami. If you want to move on from these players, go ahead. Move on. But don't make them rebuild in this team. That's not what they're here for. They're here to win and crown themselves a ring. And the first ring of the RBA regular official 2K league. As Dax! He threw it down. He let it fly. Dax Freeman lets it fly. He's got 11 on the corner. Petler. Garnett. Yes. And there he is. A Garnett, like that guy, rookie, sensational, able to get that slow jumper and still able to get big plays. Vekar in the paint. One of the most overweight basketball players in the league, Petler. And they can go on a run here. Here's Rose. Only have 25. They allowed 39 points in one quarter. Wow. That's shocking. Imagine. As Rose, and he gets it. And he'll get one more chance. Vekar upset with the foul. And Rose, yes. 5. And lowers it down to a 11-point game. Only 2 points to a single digit. Then blocked by Petler. Layla. No. And rebound. You got to go now. Barnes. 4 seconds. 3. He'll shoot and miss. That's a high brick opportunity there. Well, at the end of one, 28-39, Miami taking coverage at a new level of power. What a great player. And I'll tell you, this is what it's about, but I would just be lying if I told you that because this is a great game. I know that Miami has led most of the way, but Nevada secretly is coming back as Petler hits the 3. That guy does not have that great of a 3-ball either. So for him to be able to make that kind of a shot, beautiful, beautiful shooter. I could check David Petler's 3-ball for you. Next time they have the ball, I will be doing that. As Nova, Steven Nova. I'm going to check his 3-ball real quick. Make sure that that's accurate. Remember, this is a competitive game, so Yeah, D plus 3, so very great that he shot that. And Petler shoots that one. I did not want to be the reason why he shot that, so I switched, but I don't know why he shot that there. I guess he was feeling you with a D plus 3. Made one already. Why not make another? Nova, yes. When you shoot threes, you miss, and you don't go back, and you just honestly you misconcede that you're gonna have to guard the next player after you miss the three. That's just the worst way to play basketball. I'll tell you that. As Manuel able to put that one in. It's so annoying that you miss a three and then you don't play defense. That's like Terrence Ferguson. That's why I stopped liking Terrence Ferguson. I gave him a chance, like always. I always give people chances, but then they lose it. Brown 4-3, yes. This Miami team is known for their three balls. And if they're going to keep making threes, that's what they're going to have to do. As they made five more threes than the Nevada Nets. Manuel shoots a three, bang. And Tony Portes knows if we got to get back in this, we got to make some threes of our own. You know, this is what it's about. Dax, yes, and Dax Freeman now has 14. Oh, I was doing that wrong. 1 second. What do I put total? One second. I can't do that. I gotta just do this. 1 second, guys. I apologize completely. Okay, box score. First quarter. 11, 3, 5, 5, 2, 5, 5. Second quarter. 3, 5. No one else. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 3. Quarter 2. Cortez 5 and Petler 3. And that's it. Okay. All right, so everything will go into the second quarter. Manuel! Bang, bang, bang! Oh, it's Nova! He threw it down! He threw it down so hard, he let it fly! Steven Nova, that's what he's about. Always getting into those cases where I can do more, I can do best, I can do this, I can do that, I can do better. And yeah, you know, that's what it's about. That's honestly what it's about. This is why we play the game. Nevada coming in with a great intensity game. And Manuel Portes, he's been the show. He's got 11. On the drive, yes, that's 7 now. And that's the man right there. 16 points. At least 16. First quarter 6. Second quarter 10. My bad. Poor pet there. Portes is 0. First quarter he had 5. No one else has points. Okay. Just trying to make sure that we get these perfectly. James? I don't know why he hesitated. Oh, he throws it down. Great job by Freeman. That's what I love to see. Bruno for 3, yes. And Bruno Clark able to get that one. And they have 16 in the quarter, and that's a great way to start off a game like yourself. Brown, yes. And Brown as well. Lonzo Brown. And once again, you're seeing those Miami players throwing it down as Portis. He let it fly. He threw it down. He let it fly. He let it fly. Ryland, Brown. For 3, no. James, no. James, no. And they can make it to single digits now. Manuel, here we go. Here's that man from Mexico himself. Manuel, Riley, bang, bang, bang. Oh, what a shot from Bucket. And he lowers it to an 8-point game only. Oh, what a shot from Bucket. Bang, bang, bang. Ball, Clark steals the ball. Clark throwing it down. So hard. Miami starting to lose their confidence. Brown on the drive, yes. Lonzo Brown throwing it down so hard as well. He threw it down like another one from America. Portes, don't shoot that. Don't shoot. Okay, good. That's smart. Riley, no. You know, I don't know who to go for. This is such a great game. James, yes. You know, the part of being an announcer is we don't go for people. We just love watching the game. And look at this, 61 points in one half. Obviously, you want a timeout. Coach, what's his name? Coach Kevin Welsh wants to talk it over with the team. He is not happy with what he's seeing. Not at all. Marai passes it to Barnes. Barnes to Rose. Garnett. Garnett to Bucket. Bucket. He has the ball. Bucket to Rose. Rose on the drive. Rose elevates. Gets the shot. Noah Rose. Noah Rose, 7 points. Great job tonight overall and doing a great job on the play. Sam, yes, and he finally gets his first two-pointer. Probably his only two-pointer. Murray, not that good at defense. You know, remember, he has no badges, and Sam Vikar does have a couple, so, Bucket Brown. If you stop Miami, that'll be great. As Dax Freeman Jr. Bucket on the drive, yes. Riley Bucket is going to throw it down, and he has already 5 in the quarter. Dax, no. Bucket leading the offense. Here we go, Riley. Riley for 3. Fallon slipped, but still able to get it. What a great shooter. What a sensational. Makes it a 7-point game. Just like that. Vakar, yes. That's a great job. Vakar using the backboard to his advantage. He knows he's taller than Murray. Let me do that. Let me do that on you. Let me make fun of you a little bit. Bucket on the drive. Right now, it's turned into a Bucket versus Vakar show. And I'm not going to lie to you. That's kind of sad. Bucket with 13 on the night. That's a great job by him. Thanks, Raymond Jr. must. And he is making this team really beg him to make shots. He's missing a lot. And here is Riley again. He's got 13. Steps back into it and bang! 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 Riley Bucket all of a sudden has the most points in the quarter. And now a sharpshooting takeover with 2 minutes to go. What I gotta say to you, Marv, wow. 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 What a player. 16 on the night. He's tied with Portis, who also has 16 on the night, and second best player on the team. Just like that. I mean, if you want to be the best player on the team, go get it. Go get it, big boy. Go get it. Thanks, yes. And Dax, who did not play much. Rylan Freeman Jr. does not have any points. Amber does not have. Doyle Simpson does. Simpson, Barnes, and Chase does not have. Bucket throws it down. 15, and now he leads the team in scoring with 18. 70%. Why not? Why not? Why not do everything you can? And throw it up. No. 5-point game. Rose wants to hold. Freeman Jr., who has 7. 5 in the first, 2 in the second. As Riley chucks up some random shot. Bad shot to Amber. Amber gets the rebound. Amber shoots. Amber, bang. And there you go. We were just talking about Amber did not have points. Now she does. And now it's an 8-point game all of a sudden. Riley on the drive, on the clear cutter. Got a rebound, barely got it, and wow, using that body. 17 in this quarter. Great job, 20 points, and that's not easy to do in 2 quarters. I'm not going to lie to you. Now, wow. That's a great shot by the one and only Dax Freeman Jr., who was slow to get going here. As 5 each quarter, he'll get 20 at the end. As a charging foul by Petler. They told him, wow, 70 points. I was shocked at 60. But 76 points, that's at the high 80s. You got to be kidding me. Great field goal shooting tonight. Thanks, Freeman Jr. A steal by Clark. That's Clark's second steal. Will he give it up? No, he'll drive all the way and get that shot. He's got 7. Guys that have been struggling tonight. Val Jr., who does not get that many minutes for some reason. Is he injured? Well, Carter Val Jr. $12 minutes, nothing. I don't understand why, but there you go. Let's look at the box scores. Team comparison. 41-37. Nevada took over and won that quarter. Now listen, if you come into this and you win quarters, that's a big deal. Now they are tied. We don't know who's gonna win. We don't know. Could be either team. Miami, 67% from the field, 76 points. Dax has 17. Riley Bucket has been the story tonight, 20. Shaq, what do you got to say about that? Well, I gotta say, keep flying, keep flying. Why are we seeing the same thing every time, by the way? I don't know. We'll have to see. Um, Only one of them is moving their mouth, so I don't know what they're saying, but. Here we go, Clark. Fuentes is able to get that one. It's the first rack up of the quarter. Dax. What's he doing? There's Brown. No. And here's Manuel. Manuel Portes. Here we go. Manuel Portes. He shoots. He lets it fly. No. Val Jr. just standing there, not doing anything. That's just going to get you a trip as a bench warmer. James? No. And there, Portis stealing his rebounds too. Get him involved. Riley. A nice shot by Riley Bucket. Now he has 22. He's the reason why they came back, by the way. I hope you know that. I hope you know that for a fact. Nova missed. Rebound Riley. Val Jr. nowhere to be found. He's got to add weight. As there it is. What was that? Wait, I did not get that. Who that was last play. Score summary. Portes jump shot 2. Right? Yeah. Portes. And Dax ready to batter. Shake the batter. Let's look at adjustments. Make Carter bigger. Who was that? I need to get who that was. And then I probably will have to do the same for this Dax shot, that last one. We were writing stuff down. Bruno with the dunk. Nova. Bruno has 2 in this quarter. Nova with 2 as well. Great job overall. Portes. Yes. He's baking. He's baking out here. 20 now. 1-point game. Dax running up the ball. 81-80. Oh, look at this with the steal by Portes. A lead. The lead. Portes the lead. No, he choked it. Ryland the rebound. Great job by Ryland. Dax. Maybe we'll have finally a good game. James behind. Oh, what a shot from Freeman. Behind. You know, when you play basketball at the highest level, you got to play hard. You got to play tough. Nevada, Clark, Manuel, Tony Portis, Clark. Get Val Jr. involved. Why is he hitching to the corner? And Dax on the drive. Whatever. No. It's about. Dax onto the line. Dax. Plays as a Tim Duncan type of player, man. His rim protecting takeover. Uh, you know, that's a great jumper, though. That's why he uses it. And great free throw shooting by Dax Freeman. 5 in the quarter. A total of 22. Val Jr. dribbling a little bit. Has not done anything other than that. Man, wow! Behind. Manuel recaptures his vicious lead, 6-12, 18-24, 24 points here tonight. Riley's got a nice 22. That's our two leaders from Nevada. James, and a foul again. James has done a way better job tonight at getting the ball in his hands and using it wisely. James able to get those free throws now, and he's smarter with the basketball after one game. And there you go, racks up 5 in the quarter. I like that guy, man. He's just such a great shooter. Carter Val Jr. And yes, he hits. It's a big shot. Finally, we've been waiting for that man to make a shot, and finally does. But remember, Petler still has more than him. Ryland, yes. And Ryland comes right back with a 3 of his own, a 5-point game. Portes. Nevada opening night. Does not matter if they lose. Does matter if Miami Portes. Yes. Ryland Freeman Jr. Yes. That's been the story tonight. What a legend he is. The car. Ryland on the drive. He's getting fired up. He hits again. Ryland Freeman Jr. Portes. No. I don't know what he's doing. You have takeover. Use it wisely. Wagner now. And a rebound by the car. He throws it in. And Miami is now up in the chase. Sam Vicar has more points than Carter Battle Jr. And he's been the real story tonight for missing a lot of shots. And here you go, Petler, the real center. Petler, no. Vicar, great defense. And Wagner will run up the ball. Wagner. Amber has 3. Behind. Oh, what a shot from number 6. And it's Dax Freeman Jr. able to rack it up. 11-point game now. Portes wasted his takeover. Missed that one as well. Vicar, Ryland, Dax Freeman Jr. This is their bench, by the way. I hope you know that. None of these guys are starting except for Ryland, who got his whole entire team going. Sam, who hits a 3. Sam Vicar. Woo! Portes on the drive. Yes. And he saw that they were slowly losing the game. He wanted to come in, and he's wanted to do a lot of things. Frustrated tonight with this loss, obviously. Miami, one of the best teams in the world, though, so don't get frustrated. Ryland, no. Miami is a top 10 team in the league. I'd say, actually, more than that. Petler makes that one. As Petler has more points than Carter Val Jr. They'll have to make adjustments. Maybe start Petler. I like him on the bench, though, because he can come out here and do stuff. Miami beat Cleveland, and Cleveland is the top 5. Miami is the 9th best team in the league on the book, on paper. But you don't know what happens. Dax, Freeman Jr., Ryland Freeman Jr., Amber Wagner air balls. That's sad. Portes. 3. Yes. And Manuel Portes able to get that one in. 23-29. Ryland, no. Tony Portes. Bang. Tony able to make that one. And did I get it? Did I get his third? 10. Yeah, that's what I thought. And there. Wagner is going to get an extra one here. Amber with 3 in this quarter. Who just shot that? Sorry, guys, we're slowing the game down here. Riley. And a 4. Who also just shot that, and then she. Ryland hits the three. Ryland's got 10, Marv. I love this guy. Great shooter. Tony shoots one and makes that one. And 12. It's a 6-point game all of a sudden, which was 11. Dax drives, gets the foul. Good job. Great motion offense. I love this guy. And he makes that one. Freeman Jr. He's had 5 in each quarter now. With 17 seconds left, he'll secure that other one. And a great job. Wow. Garnett on the drive. Patler, oh, he threw it down. Riley Bucket, he let it fly. And that's a big lap. Stunks. Oh. You know, Andy Zan made one of those. We're going to keep talking about that until one guy makes it. We'll see what happens, what we see all season long, you know. But yeah, that's going to be a great way to play basketball. Definitely, Marv. Definitely. Definitely. As Miami. 10 minutes to go. We'll see what happens. Can Miami hold on, or will Nevada steal this one? Thanks. Yes. Freeman able to make that one, and it's an answer line to the 1, into the 2, 1 to the 3. You know, this is what it's about. I love this man. As there you go. That's a nice shot. Could just go fourth quarter. Riley Bucket with the layup. Wasn't looking. I was putting in stats. Sorry, guys. Amber. Am I broadcasting? Okay, good. Thanks. Yes. And this man is on a loose chase. The goose chase. The goose chase has begun for this man. 23 on to the 28, Marv. And 20, always bucket each other then. 28 points for Dax Freeman. Good job. 30 for Bucket. Wow, that's a nice dynamic duo, Bucket and Portis. I would want to see Portis do better. Thanks! Again, he does it again. He makes another 3. That's 3 in a row. He has done it. He's doing it. He is completing the journey. And of course, the coach wants to put a stop to this. Of course, man. Of course. The coach messing up everything again. Bruno Clark, who has stolen the ball a couple times, now getting a steal, and Brown. Riley. No. Bruno has 9. If it wasn't for him, they would be down by 22. This game would have already been over. But it's 12, so Dax should have just shot that. Just let it fly. What's the rush? Dax. Oh, it's nice! Onto the grapes! And in it goes. 11 to the 1, into the 2, 16 points. It's a 15-point game. James has 16. Riley on the drive. The one and only great Riley Bucket. Clark shoots bang. Clark Brown, no. James. I love this man. Hallelujah. That's Nova, actually. Sorry, we're mistaking them. They both look very alike. Great defense. Well, actually, they don't look alike. We gotta look who actually scored that. I know. Nova, yeah. Let me tell you something, though. When you look at here, 100% free throws. That's what the side of this game, I think. They went in and they flop, and there I just glamored everybody, and he just got back up. Petler posting up Nova. You know who has badges? You know who's gonna win that? Petler. Yes. Okay. The guy with less badges wins it, Ronald. Okay. 13-point game, 6 minutes to go. We're on time to finish. A 10-10 if we go quickly here. If we were, the worst we can finish at is 10-14. So, like, Nova, no. Rose, Clark, Bucket, and against the foul. That's what I talk about right there. Riley Bucket. Big body. Big body. Trade Val Jr. You don't really need him. Riley Bucket got it for you. Yeah, Val Jr. will come back stronger. This is their first game. They know that. First game, you got to make adjustments the second game. No, that's the biggest importance. And Ryland Banks at home. That's a great player right there. Yes, kardeşim, hiç mi dribble ganesa sank başın ne çıkamadas. Clark, Portis, Bucket, Portis, yes. Ryland, Dax, no. Dax, yes. And that will ice the game, I think. This man tonight just showed us the brilliance of excellency. And I love players that come in here and do everything for their team. And Porter just did not. 34 tonight, but that's his first 2-pointer of the night in the fourth quarter. That's just a shocker. If you want to win games, you got to put on a show. And look at that. Another great 3-pointer. Miami has just struck fire in their 3 balls. Simple as that. Portes, no. Miami. Hallelujah. Ryland Freeman Jr. There is Brown. No. Bucket rebounds, gives it to Clark. They don't know what to do. They're down by 14. Brown has 13 of that 14. At 8. Wait, we got that messed up. Brown at 3, 8. Oh, they messed it up. He only has 11. It says he has 13. Oh, and now 13. Oh, who was that? Who was that? My bad. Score summary for fourth quarter. Val Jr. Carter Val Jr. Okay, okay, I see you. I see you, Carter Val Jr. Dax Bang. And 36. Just outworked Manuel tonight. Let me tell you, young blood. That's what he's saying to him. Let me tell you, young blood. This is my house. You ain't coming into my house and winning. Maybe if it's in your house, I'll let you lose by 5. But this is my house. And when it's in my house, you don't come in here and you don't touch my house. This is my crowd. This is my stadium. This is my home. I was born in this stadium. My father played in this great stadium. I was I was babysat in this stadium. I was literally raised to watch my father play in this stadium. You ain't coming. This is like a home to me. This stadium is like a home to me. So you ain't touching it. If anyone's touching it, it's me. And I'm touching only the net every time I shoot that basketball. That's what he's saying to him. Mama, there goes that man. Riley, no. I like that. Mama, there goes that man. That's nice. It's great defense by Clark. Got another steal. Portes did not show up tonight. Bucket did, and Bucket hits. We'll see if we have consistent players or not on Nevada. I see the only consistent player being Manuel with 34 tonight. And he'll lead the offense. He's got to get a faster jumper. But other than that, I like his body. I like his perseverance. I like his chest. The way he plays the game. Great player, man, and a high level of work ethic on top of his feet. That's a great play right there for you. 2 minutes to go. Not much remaining. You know, it is what it is, though. Miami's going to win by 10. Lonzo Bank. Not yet. We don't know how many they'll win by, but of course now it's the 13-point game. Lonzo did not have anything in the third. Didn't get many opportunities either. Well, nothing was falling that quarter. It is what it is. Riley, yes. Ryland. And there you go. Nice job. That's what big men do. That's like a Bam Adebayo type of player right there. You go in there, you play good basketball. That's how you play. And this is why we play. Val Jr. able to get that one in. He's got 8. That's Dax again. 17 in the quarter. Uh, who? Number who? Number 24. Portis. Which we were just counting his stats up to get a head start here on that. 16, 18. James, yes. 20. Who? I think it was Portis again. I'm assuming that. Yeah. Is he stat padding? Sure. Because he just started shooting like that, and I don't understand why. Game's over, buddy. Go home. James. Blocked by Bucket. Great job. They're gonna assume that we're gonna assume that they got team takeover. Island holds it, and that will do it. The RBA has a new dynasty, and it will begin right here in Miami. The Miami White Light are gonna capture their first game. Oh wow! Oh wow! Okay. Oh wow! You made that. Portis again. Portis again. Okay, we did not count his stats yet, so that's good. Great job tonight. On behalf of everybody, good night in Miami. Thank you for coming to a great game. If you did attend, thank you. All these games live broadcasted right here on RBA Sports. Thank you. Now on coverage before after the game. It was a great game. I really believe that it could have had a better stage situation. With 43 at the end for Manuel, 22 plus 28, 28 plus 12. We're missing some stats. 6, 12, 18, 11. Oh, he had 18 third. I don't know where all those went. He was just draining buckets, though. And look at Riley, Portis's performance. 15, 18. What was that about? 5, 0, 5, 12. Wow, that means this game is rigged. I'm counting the statistics. Not matching. Clark with 7, yeah. 3, 4, 2, 4, 7, 9. He had a great game, 7. That's everybody. And our scoring summary. Very good game, though. Yeah, great game. $36, $35. 36, 35. What? Really? Well, yeah. There you go. That's a great way to win a basketball game. Miami is going to do it. A 147. And they'll go 2-0 in the group stages, and that will be a big deal now. Let's look at social media real quick. Dak Simon was unstoppable on the offensive end with 39 points. Dak Simon forced 39. Manuel Portis looked lethal out there with 11 three-pointers. She made a new single-game record. Portis has surprised Pedro Siakam with its record for most three-pointers made in a game by a Nets player. a Nevada Nets player. If he keeps having nights way, he puts up 28-9. Kobe Bryant might have a bright RBA future. Alright. Thanks to Lito tonight. 11 threes. Single game record for a white light.